Alright everybody, welcome back to the good old Pokemon Brick and Bronze. The time travel has finished. As you can see here, right here I'm wearing a clock on my chest. That's what I use to time travel. Because we have never been to Florima City, we're now just gonna go to Route... what is it called? Route 13, right? Yeah, Route 13. We're just gonna head to Route 13, and then we're gonna head to Florima City, and then beat the crap out of the gym, and then we're gonna do the thing that you do after that. But yeah, as you can see right now, I'm wearing some cool winter gear right now because we're getting ready to head into a cave. And if there's one thing I know about caves, is that they can be cold sometimes, I think. I don't know. I just want an excuse to show off this outfit because I think it looks super cool. I mean, look at this. I look awesome as heck. Oh my god, there's more mint. Why was there so much mint? I'm gonna figure out what the mystery of the mint is eventually. I know it's probably used for like the evolution of some Pokemon. Probably not this guy. I don't think this guy has an evolution actually. Kind of surprised both Sock and Throat don't really have evolutions. They just kind of exist. And I don't really know how to feel about that if I'm being honest. Here we go. Route 13, baby. Let's do this. Right, we very briefly visited this place last time. This is the place with the glowing mushrooms that are totally not radioactive, and the wild Pokemon you can encounter on literally every single step. Okay, well I think that's my cue to use some Max Repels. I don't want to see another Illumise ever again. Screw you, wild Pokemon. Okay, I talked to this guy already, but I have not fought any trainers yet. Yeah, like I was saying last time, I don't remember the route looking like this. I remember it being like very narrow, and I don't remember there being grass either. I do remember seeing a lot of the colorful plants though. Those are obviously the defining moment of this route, but we can't admire them too long because we got this guy to worry about. Technically, we can skip him if we just kind of do a little bit of this. But I want to find all the trainers, so I'm gonna fight this guy. Are you on your way to Florima City? Yes, and I've totally never been there before. I bet you're on your way to challenge the gym. That is true. That would make you a trainer. Good observations, I guess. If that's the case, we should have a battle. Okay. What do you got? Collector Simon? Okay, you got a bug. Great. That's lovely. Well, if there's one thing I know about bugs, is that their main weakness is being burnt to a crisp. We're gonna send in probably my favorite member of the whole team, Fletch, the Talonflame. A flame charge should be enough. I don't think we have to go with the overheat. It's a firefly. What? You stupid bug. Okay, goodbye. No one likes you, Volbeat, or your sister, or wife, or whatever, your female counterpart. Okay, what do you got? Okay, you got both bugs, really. This is the first trainer in this route, and you had the two probably the most boring Pokemon that can be found here. This is not how I wanted to start off the episode. I like to start things off, you know, with an exciting, you know, thing, like a trainer battle that has an exciting team, but no, you're just giving me a bunch of crap, and you're getting burned to a crisp. You know what, screw you, I don't care, I'm using overheat. Goodbye, Illumise. Nice. We gained like no XP from that. That was such a pointless battle. No wonder you can skip this guy. You might have beaten me, but that doesn't mean you're ready for the gym battle ahead. Really? Really? Coming from this guy? I hate this guy. This guy's already my least favorite trainer in the whole game. Why are there stairs? This is a cave. Why are there stairs? Why is Batman here? Oh, hey, what's up? Haven't fought one of you in a while. Yeah, see, this part is what I remember. This narrow, like, area. What is that? Okay, well, I don't remember the bridge thing, but yeah, this narrow area, this is the part I remember Route 13 being like. And I kind of remember this guy. Okay, you shouldn't be doing that. That's inappropriate. Okay, yeah, stand on his head. That works. This mushroom actually produced some heat from its light. I stand here between train sessions to try to relax my body. I think I'm ready now for my next session. Okay. Yeah, see, they're totally not radioactive, Black Belt Hagar. Just because they produce heat doesn't mean they're radioactive. Okay, you got a Scrafty. Yeah, see, this is the Pokemon that I expect people to be using. Actual Pokemon. We're just gonna go and... This thing's fighting type, right? I don't know. Is it dark? I think it's dark, actually. Fighting is good against dark, and Bluebird has a fighting type move. Oh, it has Focus Punch, so that's a bad move. Okay, this is fine, though, because... Oh, goddamn. Okay. Don't... Rock Climb? Why does your guy know Rock Climb? Okay, whatever. Do I have anything else that's good against dark? Honestly, I don't think so. What else is good against dark besides fighting? There's, screw it. I'm just gonna bring in Shadow Cat because I don't care. Alright, we're gonna hit this guy with a good old discharge. Hopefully that should be enough to kill. Damn it. Okay, thankfully he used Rock Climb again. Again, I don't know why he knows Rock Climb. That's kind of a weird move for him to know. But maybe that's foreshadowing for the next gym, because the next gym gives you... Well, it's not Rock Smash, that's for sure. Okay, Poliwrath. That's actually good for Shadow Cat. I feel like we haven't gotten to see Shadow Cat a lot, but now this is where you get to shine, buddy, with the fucking frog man. Is he a frog? I don't know. Goodbye. Nice. Ooh, critical hit. That probably wasn't necessary. Okay, Sandy is still like 10 levels below everyone else. I gotta train Sandy up separately eventually. Probably when I get to the gym. Time to relax again. I think you forgot your period, man. What else do we have? Yeah, see, the narrow corridors, this is what I was talking about. I don't remember going up, though. This I don't remember. Okay, yeah, this is the bridge. Throughout my adventures, I've learned to trust narrow wooden bridges. Some people find them frightening. As long as you run across them and don't look down, you usually make it across them alive. The way you're positioned, you look like a trainer, but I guess not. You just like to talk about bridges. I do know there are multiple legendary Pokemon you can find in this area, but obviously I'm going to save that for another day. But for right now, where's this guy? Oh, there's a trainer there. I've never seen this guy before. This guy's got some insane hair. Wait, are you gonna do the same thing that the... Okay, you're just gonna... Okay, whatever. I'm writing an article on the bioluminescent life found in this cave. Does that include your hair? I've determined so far that the plants draw their energy from the large glowing crystals. Yeah, so it is your hair. So naturally, I've got some crystal-like Pokemon to battle with for further research. Okay, journalist Peter, what does crystal-like Pokemon entail? I guess that makes sense. I don't know what else I would have expected. Okay, you only got 3 Pokemon. I'm glad the trainers in this route don't have a ton of Pokemon, unlike the previous route, where there was that one guy that had a bajillion nose passes. So far, all the trainers have had either 2 or 3. Nice and easy. Is Carbink rock type? It probably is, but Bluebird's not doing so well, so I'm gonna heal him real quick. Yeah, at first I was like, isn't Carbink like the only crystal-like Pokemon besides, you know, a legendary that may or may not be found here? But I do remember that there is another crystal Pokemon that this guy uses. I specifically remember this Pokemon being here because it kind of gave me a little bit of trouble when I first encountered it. But Carbink should be nice and easy. Boom. I remember this. I don't know how, but I remember that this next Pokemon is, yup, a Sableye. That is definitely another crystal related Pokemon. Yeah, Sableye, that's a bit of a tough guy because I believe his only weakness is Fairy, and I don't have any of that, so I don't really know what to use. I'll just bring in Absol because Absol hasn't gotten the chance to do anything. That might be a bad play because I actually... What is this? I don't know what this thing's typing is, actually. What? That was not very effective, and yeah, he still got a crit and just demolished... Okay, whatever. We are just gonna Night Slash, Mega Evolve, and hopefully that'll do something, okay? Yeah, okay. Alright, Night Slash. Okay, that has stab boost. Okay, that was pretty good. Shadow Ball, that might be a bit of a problem. Okay, no, we're good. I do know that I am faster, so I'll just use another Night Slash. Boom. Alright, Sableye is down. Thank the Lord. Alright, final one is Gigalith. Is that really a crystal Pokemon? That's more like a rock Pokemon. Whatever. Crystal or not crystal, they're both immune to water, so it doesn't really matter to me. Ooh, I do like Gigalith, though. That's probably one of my favorite, just pure rock guys. Look at those eyes. You don't want to mess with those eyes. Unless you're a water type like Bluebird, then you're just going to demolish him. Yeah! Oh, you got sturdy, aren't you? Right, I forgot. Why do all rocks in the Pokemon have to have sturdy? Why is there a sandstorm? That affects literally neither of us. That's just there to waste our time. If you don't screw it, Brick Break. Yeets. Nice. Okay, that was pretty good. I guess my connection between Pokemon and crystals was not so helpful, yeah. It's cool to kind of like have a theme for your Pokemon team, but that doesn't really benefit you in the long term. Oh, that's the end. Really? That's such a short route. I always thought this route was a lot bigger when I first played. I did not expect to finish this route that quickly. Wow. Maybe it doesn't even matter that I skipped it, because I literally just battled like 3 trainers. Florima City draws its power from the crystals that are found in this cave system. Locals go out and mine the crystals by hand. The crystals are then brought back and harvested. Nice. For some reason, some of the special cave grass is growing in here. I guess that's kind of cool. Get a bit of nature while you head your way to Florima City. Yeah, okay, now I get to take a more closer look. Me and the guy just got back from mining crystals. Those glowing rocks are actually natural in the northern portion of the Cragnos mountain range. The neatest effect they have, aside from producing clean energy, is the way they make plants glow. Okay, I'm assuming it's safe. I don't think they're actually radioactive. I think they're just, you know, they're bioluminescent. There's plenty of plants like that, you know, in the real world. What is going on here? My dad takes the leftover fruit peels produced by the Florima gym and turns them into compost, use it to fertilize the garden and make glowing fruits. They have effective healing properties for both humans and Pokemon. Alright, if you didn't know, the type for the Florima City gym is grass, which is pretty cool. And I think I can actually take them on because my Pokemon are actually properly leveled. When I first did this gym as a kid, all my Pokemon were like obscenely like under leveled and both like not equally leveled in the slightest. The highest Pokemon I think was in like the 50s, and then there's some Pokemon that are still in like in the level 30s. Like I was just so bad at managing my Pokemon team as a kid. But I have come to take revenge. Well, not take revenge. I did eventually beat the gym after many tries. I was too stubborn to grind up, but I still somehow managed to beat the gym. It was very close. It was down to like 2 Pokemon. The only reason I won was because Pied had Quick Attack. Yeah, that's how under-leveled Pied was. It still had Quick Attack, and it was still a Pidgeotto too. I remember that as well. Ah, how times have changed. You really do mature as a person, and really enjoy breaking into people's houses and watching them make fruit or whatever. My job is to help maintain the gardens of the local gym. People here inform a really value grass-type Pokemon with the ability to nurture the land here below ground. That is why the gym is focused on grass-type Pokemon. Okay. In fact, I'm pretty sure all of my team has good stuff against grass types, except for Sandy and Shadowcat. Like, when it comes to flying moves, I got flying moves, a ton of them. And I also got a ton of fire moves as well. Maybe that's why I was able to beat the gym. Who are you? Ah, fellow admirer of fine things I see. Welcome. You're standing before one of the most radiant crystal collections in all of Roria. Each piece here tells a story, gathered from caves, ruins, even the old Iridium markets back when I had darker hair and stronger knees. That's kind of sad. Moonstones from Mount Igneous, shards from Route 13, even a Dawnstone polished by hand using many a dust. That one took weeks. And this curious piece here. Now this one I've had for decades. Picked it up from an old friend of mine who passed away a long time ago. Tell you what, if you can bring me something of equal beauty, we can make a trade. Nothing too fancy. Some with a nice shine, a bit of sparkle, perhaps a prism scale would do nicely. Huh. I don't remember this guy. Was this guy added in, or is he in the original? I just forgot about him. Okay, so he wants a prism scale. I don't know how I'm supposed to get that, my guy. And apparently he'll give me some mysterious crystal thing. Okay, cool, I guess. What about you? This machine takes the crystals you mine and refines them so that they may be stored for processing later. I have to make sure it keeps running smoothly. That is a good thing to do. I'm not gonna go into all the houses, but I'll talk to all the ones outside. Florma City used to have bad blackouts until we discovered a more reliable energy source. The crystals have never failed us and last us for a very long time before running dry. Well, that's good to know. Alright, I forgot. This cave here has a hole in the top of it, so you can still fly out of it. So that's nice. I'm glad they thought about the birds. Living here is like living in a fairy tale. The bioluminescent plants make the city look like it's from another planet. Yeah. I do like how the buildings are designed in this place. It is very like quaint, but also like they do feel kind of like large and substantial at the same time. And the bioluminescent plants just being around really makes this place probably one of my favorite cities. I don't think it's quite as good as Antheon, but it's definitely probably like top 3, I would say. Oh my gosh, have you heard the rumors about Route 14? My father was telling me that he went mining there a few days ago and a giant crystal-y Pokemon attacked him and his crew. Wait, maybe I'm thinking of Route 14. Maybe that's the one that has the legendary Pokemon, not Route 13. Because that's also like a cave, so maybe I'm getting those 2 routes confused. Yeah, now that I think about it, I'm definitely getting those 2 routes confused. Okay, so Route 13 just straight up has nothing. Great. What is that about? Yeah, like my dad has been worried about sending his men back out to mine. Okay, so yeah, that's your hint of the legendary Pokemon. You probably already figured it out, because there's literally only one possible option it could be. Alright, well there's Route 14, but we can't go there until we get the gym badge because we need the HM for the thing, or whatever, you know, the thing. Before the town used crystals as its power source, Florma has its own water wheel to generate power. Occasionally the water will run dry and tired run out of electric power. That doesn't really make any sense. That's why I made the big energy switch. Across this bridge is the Florma City Gym. It looks pretty damn cool, if I'm being honest. My mother spends her free time helping tend the gardens inside. It's a really nice place where the gym leaders know he's at pickings when it comes to a gym match. Okay. Green is my favorite color. I sit near the light all the time and think about life. Okay. Thanks, I guess. There have been stories passed down in my family for generations with regards to the origin of life from these glowing crystals. It's been rumored that some of these caves is a spring for life and energy. It's said to be the cause of the crystal's development. I also say there's between ancient Pokemon that loves the spring has been gone for centuries. I've never seen the spring, but I fully believe in this legend. Okay, well there's another hint, in case you haven't figured it out. You should hopefully have figured it out by now if you don't know what it is. But anyways, we're gonna go heal up a Pokemon. We're gonna get some healing items to prepare for the gym. It shouldn't be too hard. I mean, it's a grass gym. Literally all my Pokemon are good against grass. Screw it, let's just buy 10 Hyper Potions, just to be safe. And I'll only buy a couple Revives. Oh hey, I can buy Max Potions and Full Restores now. That's cool. You know what, screw it. I'm gonna buy 2 of those, and I'm gonna buy 2 Full Restores. I don't know why the Full Restore exists, so it's like the same thing as the Max Potion, but it does the thing that the Full Heal does. It's kind of confusing, but anyways. I want to buy some more antidotes. These are a lot cheaper, so I'm gonna buy like 5 of them. Maybe some Paralyzed Heals. I'm spending a lot of my money, jeez. Okay, that's fine. I could always get more just from beating the crap out of trainers. It's fine. Okay, we are now fully... Oh wait, I forgot I can sell stuff. I got some items I can sell. I've been doing some fossil digging in between recordings. And during those fossil diggings, I got me a rare bone, which I can sell for 5,000 bucks and 2 star pieces. I can sell that for almost 10,000. Wow. Hell yeah, baby. Let's freaking go. Look how locked and loaded I am. I got all the stuff. Okay, yeah, I think we are prepared for the gym. I think we are, like, just a tad bit under level. Probably, like, I think Bluebird's, like, a few levels below Gym Leader's Pokemon. But there's always the gym trainers. And they should give us a ton of XP. Because they have, like, actual good Pokemon. But yeah, let's go fight the gym. I honestly did not expect to fight the gym this soon, because I honestly thought Red 13 would take up a lot more time. But no, it's time to fight the... Oh, wait, I forgot about this place. Right, I completely forgot about the Pokeball stamps. Should I use a heart stamp or fire stamp for my Chimchar's Pokeball? I don't know, but I want stamps for my Pokeballs. Please. These things are so cool. Why is there a PC here? Here in the Pokeball Stamp Shop, you can equip fun effects called stamps to your Pokemon's Pokeball. They'll appear when it's sent to battle. The guy on the left will assist you with obtaining new stamps. Once you've collected plenty of stamps, the lady on the right can help you put the stamps onto your Pokeballs. It's really fun to see what new stamps you get, and equipping them makes battling just that much more exciting. Hell yeah. I want some stamps. Can I have some stamps? Welcome to the Stamp Shop. Here you can try your luck on the Stamp Spinner and see what stamps you'll win. Pokemon stamps can be applied to your Pokeballs to produce cool effects so you send your Pokemon into battle. I'm here to assist you with using the Stamp Spinner. The lady to your right will assist you to blind stamps from your inventory to your Pokeballs. The other guy told me that already. What? For being a new customer, I'll give you 3 free spins? Oh, how generous. I appreciate that. Ah, yes. And you'll need a case in which to collect your stamps. Here you are, brand new stamp case. Obtain a stamp case. Wow. I'm really moving up in the world. Now then, would you like to try it now? Okay. Spin those stamps. I gotta save. What the hell? Okay. Alright, here's the stamp spinner. We're just gonna spin. That's very anticlimactic. Okay, I thought, okay. Ooh, heart. I got 3 pink heart stamps. Okay, how lovely. Now, I should get something cool as hell here. Like the brown sludge, or the circle, or the navy blue bug stamp. Okay, and our final stamp will be... The ghost looks kind of cool, or the nuclear waste thing, or the what is that? The sky blue flame stamp. Okay. A lot of blue stuff. And if I want to get more spins, I gotta pay using Robux. Okay. That's fine. Those stamps are good enough for me. Welcome to the Pokeball Stamp Shop. How may I help you? Alright, let me customize my balls. I mean, my Pokeballs. Let's go for Bluebird, my starter. Because why not? I got a lot of blue things. Okay, so that's what it looks like right now. But if I give it a heart, then... That's pretty damn cool. Or maybe the bug thing? And this thing. I kind of want to give it the 2 blue ones, because, yeah, I like that a lot. And I'll put the hearts on Pied, because Pied is my beloved. I love Pied. I put all hearts. I can put all 3 hearts on one thing. That's so stupid. I love that. That's what I want. Hell yeah. Okay. Now that I've got those stamps, my life is... No, I don't want to go back in. Now that I've gotten those stamps, I am truly ready to beat the ever-living daylights out of this gym. The gym building for Florima City is really cool. I'm gonna be honest, it does look a little bit out of place, especially with how isolated it is, but it does look really cool. I mean, look at this. This is a place that you want to enter immediately. And this is probably one of my favorite gyms in the whole game, at least with the gym puzzles. Okay, here we are. That's the gym badge, in case you didn't know. This is Florima City Gym, featuring a lot of trees and wooden bridges. That wooden bridge fanatic would love this place. I wonder if he's tried this gym out before. Welcome to the Florima City Gym. This gym is popular for its incredible indoor garden. Don't let the sweet aromas distract you too much, as grass-type Pokemon are unique for using this as a battle tactic. To reach the gym leader, you have to collect fruit and place some in the basket in the center of the garden. This is a really cool puzzle. I really enjoyed this. You may find that some of the fruit require you to build a bridge or 2 in order to reach them. You'll have to gather bundles of materials in order to build bridges. Good luck. So I immediately see 1 fruit over there, some missing bridge gaps, a thing over there. I don't know where the bundles of materials are. There's some like secret grapes over there. There's a lot of going on in this level. Is that a helicopter? What is that doing there? Okay, well obviously I'm gonna go for this orange over here, but I do gotta fight a guy first in order to get it, so let's do that first. I just finished plucking this peach from that tree. It's a peach? I thought that was an orange. If you want, you have to battle me for it. Deal? Okay, sure. Camper Samuel. Ooh, this is a nice battleground. Look at how much wood is in the air. Alright, first Pokemon Sage. We're gonna go in with Pied, because Pied is a little under leveled, and I want Pied to be a little higher level up. Alright, the hearts. That's so dumb, but I love it at the same time. Alright, Sage. You can get hit within... We'll go with an Aerial Ace right now. Boom. I knew that was gonna be enough. Let's go. Alright, Sandy's level 50 now. Good for Sandy, I guess. What's the next Pokemon? Sunflora. Okay, well that's not much of a threat at all. I think we can get Sandy to take that out, if I'm being honest. But I'll just get Pied to do it, because Pied is my beloved. Look at this. Look at all those hearts. Alright, get out of here, Sunflora. Literally no one likes you. Goodbye. Nice. Alright, first gym trainer. Nice and easy. Hopefully the gym battle is going to be just as easy as that. Alright, it's yours. Why are you so bright? Jeez, what's going on here? The peach is one of several fruits we grow in these gardens. You'll need to toss it into the bucket along with other fruit to get to the gym leader. Okay. One question though, why is it so big? Also, this isn't a peach. This is clearly an orange. Stop lying. That's a peach over there. How is this a peach? Okay, whatever. Maybe that guy's just fruit blind. Okay, let's not discriminate. There we go. Orange in there. Okay, so where's the bridge? Ah, okay. I don't really understand how this whole system works, but this bridge here is going to get lifted up and make it so we can reach a gym leader. But first, oh my god, there's a lot more gaps in this place than I thought. What the hell? Okay, but over here, I did see that they were great. Oh, I can't use my hoverboard here. Really? That's so lame. This place is practically outdoors, but over here, I did see some good old grapes hidden behind a little bush. So we're definitely gonna chuck this in the old bucketry. Yeets. Nice. Ah, okay, so those are the materials that they were talking about that'll help me build a bridge. Oh, there's just you over here. But, okay. One of these bushes grows blueberries, but I can't seem to remember which one it was. Oh, I think I found it already. I'm pretty sure it was grapes, though. It was some very blue-looking grapes, but I'm pretty sure it was still grapes. It was all in one bunch, so I think it was grapes. Wait, do grapes grow on bushes? Whatever. Maybe a battle jog my memory. Let's just do the battle. Picnicker Beth would like to battle. I just realized there's jars of fireflies around you. That's kind of interesting. Hold on, isn't this guy poison type? Can't I... Let's try dig on this. Maybe Sandy can defeat Vileplume here. Because I'm pretty sure Vileplume is poison type and ground is good against poison. I don't know how Sandy is faster despite it being 7 levels below, but... Oh, it's not. Okay, never mind. And Petal... God... Okay. I was very wrong, sorry. I think Sandy's gonna have to sit this whole gym out. We're just gonna send in Fletch, and hopefully that's fine enough. Moonlight? What? Okay, if you're gonna be doing that, then I'm just gonna hit you with Overheat, just to get you out of the way. Yeah, okay. Victory Bell. Okay, that's interesting. You know what, I'm just gonna stay in. Is it just me, or does Victory Bell look taller than I remember? Whatever, it's gonna look the same when we burn it to a crisp. Flame Charge. Not quite enough. Another Flame Charge. Oh, I should have used Acrobatics. That would have been way better. I was too focused on the fire mindset, okay? That's another trainer down. Boom. Nice and easy. Nope, that didn't help. Okay, great. Thank God I found him myself. Because you were no help. Anyways, here we have some bundles of materials here. And I'm pretty sure the way this works is we just gotta kind of be next to one of these things and then build. It's just that easy. Building bridges is so easy. Wow. And I found a banana as well. That can also go in the old bucketry here. Just gonna toss that in the... Hello? Mr. Banana? Does that count as being in the thing? I don't know if that... Okay, we're just not gonna worry about that now. Oh god, I should probably censor that. We're just gonna walk away from that whole mess and just battle another trainer. This guy who's guarding the actual peach. Okay, what do you gotta say? The giant fruit you find in this garden made possible by grass-type Pokemon. We challenge trainers to return the fruit to the basket, mostly because we get tired of carrying them ourselves. Oh, so you just have the trainers do your work for you? That's kind of smart, I will admit, Camper Davis. Alright, ooh, you got a Leafeon. That's pretty cool. Did not expect that. We're gonna go Pied again. I feel confident in Pied's abilities to defeat a Leafeon that knows Swords Dance for some reason. I do like how it uses, like, the actual Roblox swords for that animation. That's a pretty cool detail. Swords Dance is very scary, though, so... I'm just gonna Aerial Ace and hope... Oh, that doesn't kill. Okay. Hopefully this doesn't do too much damage. Oh, it's Giga Drain. That, okay, it didn't really do anything. Okay, that's like exactly halfway. Hopefully Aerial Ace, that kills, because it did that amount last time. Okay, good. Nice. Sandy wants to learn swords. Why can't you learn swords dance? That's such a weird move for you to learn. Also, you're literally an HM person for me, so I don't know about this. Alright, forgot you know Gyro Ball. Well, we already have steel coverage with Bluebird, so you know what? Screw it. You can learn swords dance. Am I gonna use that? Probably not. We're just gonna move on to the next thing, which is a Parasect. It's another grass poison type, right? Yeah, screw it. I'm just gonna keep Pyden. I just gotta defeat this Parasect by flying up into the high skies and then just absolutely smushing it. Boom. Hell yeah. Why do all these trainers have like 2 Pokemon? I mean, I like it because it's making things go a lot faster, but why? Battles can be also quite tiring. Well, have you ever battled a guy with 5 nose passes? That's way more tiring. Crap, I need more materials, I just realized. I still don't know what's up with that helicopter. Is that a reference to something? Probably. But I don't know what that reference is. But here, we have a cave for some reason. There's a cave in here with some materials. That's literally it. Why is this even here? This cave is meant to hold materials and nothing else. Problem with this gym puzzle, it is kind of slow. Like, I'm pretty sure if you leave this gym and come back to like heal or whatever, I'm fairly certain it completely wipes your progress and you have to like restart from the beginning. You have to like get all the fruits and get all the building materials. It is kind of annoying that they did it that way. But here, we have the actual Peach, not that fraud Peach that the other guy was talking about, the actual Peach here. Still don't know what's up with that banana. Hopefully me putting the Peach in there is gonna fix it. Okay, the banana was not counted as being in there, but because I lowered the bucket enough, I can now grab it again and put it where it should. Okay, good. Thankfully, we did not get soft locked by the banana. Oh wait, there's materials right here. How did I not notice that? They camouflaged into the scenery so well. Okay, so this should be the last thing. Just gotta fight this gym trainer and get the apple. Hopefully not eat it along the way because I love apples, and then we should be able to fight the gym leader. But first we gotta battle you. Looks like you're able to find some scrap wood to rebuild that bridge. Really handy to have around here. I suppose you're just here for a badge though. If that's the case, I'll need to test your skills before you can take my apple. Picnicker Gale, what do you got for me? Oh wow, a Meganium. That's kind of interesting. Did not expect starter Pokemon to show up here. Did you get this from Professor Cypress? Don't you know that guy's problematic? Whatever. We're gonna bring in Fletch because why not? Light screen? Okay, that's gonna be a problem. So because of that, I will use Acrobatics. Is that a special move? I don't know, but whatever. It still killed you anyway. Nice. Yeah! Alright, Fletch is now 62. Cool. Oh, you got a Superior as well. Is your entire team just like grass starters? Again, you only have 2. Why do all the gym trainers have 2 Pokemon? Okay, goodbye. Like, I remember in the ground gym, everyone had like at least 3, I think. Why all of a sudden now, when we reach the caves, everyone's got no Pokemon? You are pretty skilled after all. Oh, thank you, I appreciate that. Maybe it's to make up for the loss of time spent moving fruits around? Because this does take a while, I will admit, but this should be the last fruit. And then we should be able to fight the gym leader. Toss that fruit in there. And there we go! We can fight the gym leader now. Honestly, I didn't really lose that much health in this at all. I mean, Sandy definitely took a beating, but Fletch only lost like 20 HP points. I can just use a super potion and Fletch is good to go. Alright, it is time to face against the gym leader. I actually know who this guy is. This dude is New Fissy. Right now, he's pretty much only known for making the game Adopt Me. But I think he used to be known for some other things. I forgot what the game was called, but I think it was something to do with mushrooms. It had a mushroom in the thumbnail. So I think that's why he was made the gym leader for this gym. Good old New Fissy with his JoJo hat or whatever. Is that I don't think that's a JoJo hat. I do think my team is a tad bit underleveled, but I do have the type effectiveness on my side, so hopefully that makes up for it. New Fissy, I'm prepared to battle. Hi there. Welcome to the Florima City Gym. My name is Fissy. I'm the leader of the gym and the head of the gardens. We're very proud of the plants we produce here. If you made it this far, that means you've already made your round of the gardens and have seen firsthand the amazing side of the fruit we grow. Yeah, how is that possible, by the way? Why is it so big? Is it actually radioactive? Are you radioactive? Why are you so bright? Why am I so bright? Why is there so many lights? Why'd you build this place so close to those mushrooms back there? We owe a lot to the caring nature of our Pokemon. I personally believe that people and Pokemon are meant to work together to help provide for one another. These concepts are self-evident as we work alongside one another in this garden. Growing up, I found that battling side by side also increased our trust and friendship. Man, you must really hate Team Eclipse. That is why I opened up my gardens as a Pokemon gym. I managed to bring my 2 great loves together in one place. But enough about me, I'm sure you didn't come all this way to listen to me brag about fruit. I'm always ready for a good battle. I hope you're ready as well because I'm really feeling it today. Let's see what you're made of. Okay, Fissy. Ooh, I really like this gym music. It's not my favorite gym music in the game, but it is definitely quite memorable since I had a lot of traumatic experiences constantly losing to this gym. But this gym music kept me going every single time. It is pretty damn good, I will admit. But again, not my favorite. Anyways, we have Leavanny here. Level 64 on the first Pokemon. That is a bit concerning, but hopefully the fly will be enough. Oh right, Leavanny always uses Sticky Web at the beginning, which is annoying because it decreases the speed of all my Pokemon, but whatever. Fly, that's boom. Instant KO. I'm already feeling vengeance for my child self right now. I'm just destroying this gym. Air Slash? That's interesting. Okay, is Air Slash better than Aerial Ace? It is stronger than Aerial Ace, but Aerial Ace has the advantage of not missing. I don't think I'm gonna go for that. It's tempting, but that 95% accuracy I don't like. One thing I like about Aerial Ace that most people do is that it is impossible to miss, so I'm not gonna get Air Slash. That might have been seen as a bad play by some competitive people, but I don't care about you. I just want to defeat this Tropius. I'm gonna keep Piding. I kind of want Pide to solo this whole gym. I feel like that'd be kind of cool. We're just gonna go with another fly, and hopefully that'll be enough. Okay, not quite. I also just realized Tropius is flying here. I'm not used to Tropius flying. I feel like in most of the art it's just kind of sitting there and laying down. It doesn't usually fly in most art, but here in the 3DS art it does fly. I think that's pretty cool. Too bad I can't see it anymore because I defeated it. Breloom, I believe, is grass fighting types, so that means it is 4 times weak to flying type moves. Rock Tomb? Okay, thank God I used Fly there because Rock Tomb would have been detrimental to me. Boom, Breloom's down. Easy. Got rid of the stupid, what is it even? Like a mushroom guy? I don't even know what Breloom is. I don't even know what this thing is. It's a bouquet of flowers holding flowers. These grass things make no sense. I'm just a stupid little really toxic and still hit even when I'm flying in the air. Whatever, it doesn't matter. Boom. This gym has been so easy. This has probably been the easiest gym besides the water one. Poison's gonna be a bit annoying, but I think we don't have to cure it because the leftovers will just cancel it out. Okay, we got Tangrowth. This is the second to last Pokemon, and I'm just gonna do the same thing that I've always been doing and just flying up to the skies. Hey, you know what they say? If it ain't broke, don't fix it. Fly always just gets the job done, then just keep using Fly. The sunny day is a bit scary though, because if the sun is out, Solar Beam. Okay, oh shoot, okay, it only did about half. So because Tangrowth set up the sun, okay, the poison's actually gonna be the problem. Okay, I do think I want to switch. I'll switch to Fletch. My other bird hasn't had a time to shine, so I do want to switch to Fletch. We're not getting that Pine solo after all, but whatever. Okay, never mind. Tangrowth knows Ancient Power. That is... okay, that is a bit of a problem, I will admit. Okay, but yeah, as I was saying with the sunny day, because Tangrowth set up the sunny day, that means it can use Solar Beam without having to wait the first time. I'm pretty sure both Tangrowth and Fissy's next Pokemon, which I know is Venusaur, they both know Solar Beams. That's definitely gonna be a bit of a problem. Hopefully, Pied can still withstand it. We're just gonna use that Antidote. I just realized, doesn't Absol know a Bug-type move? It knows Mega Horn. This should, if it hits, this should absolutely destroy Tangrowth, because I'm pretty sure it has like 120 power. We're just gonna Mega Evolve Absol again, but yada yada yada. And then hopefully the Mega Horn hits, but the Solar Beam might be a problem. Okay, hopefully that doesn't do too much. Please just survive this, Arceus. You didn't survive this. God damn it. Okay, this went from real easy sweep to ultimate disaster real quick. We're just gonna send in Pied again. Wait, is Pied not affected by the sticky web because it's flying? Okay, that's cool. Hopefully, yeah, okay, good, I'm faster. I'm definitely gonna kill it on this turn. Boom. Haha. Last Pokemon is Venusaur. Hoo boy. Okay. And the thing about this Venusaur is, well, first of all, I'm gonna fly, but I'm pretty sure, yup, it's gonna Mega Evolve. Yeah, the last gym had Mega Evolving Pokemon, so obviously this gym's gonna have one with Venusaur, Mega Venusaur. Honestly, I don't really care for it. It doesn't look all too different from regular Venusaur, but Pied's gonna fly up into the air again. Earthquake, that's gonna do nothing, of course. This probably won't kill, but it'll definitely be a good amount of damage. Boom. Whew, okay. Just above half. It keeps using Earthquake. Why does it keep using Earthquake? I think it has Earthquake as to serve as a counter to fire types, but I'm not using fire types. I'm using the birds of the skies, so the Earthquake doesn't do anything. So the joke's on you, new Fissy, more like old Fissy, because you're just gonna getting owned by this dang bird. This bird has killed all of your Pokemon. Let's go, Pied Sweet, baby. Pied the Pidgeot has destroyed Newfissy's entire Pokemon team in Pokemon Brick Bronze. What an exciting match. I do agree, that was really cool. I mean, it was very easy for me. I mean, it got kind of scary when you killed 2 of my Pokemon just like that. But once Pied came back into the ring and recovered from his poison, it was game over. It's like when a star player on a sports team gets injured, and then the team just becomes immediately worse after that. Well, that fight was really something. Another one of life's beautiful truths is that there's always something new tonight. You have certainly done a good job teaching me today. Now for beating me, you deserve a Harvest Badge. That's a beautiful badge right there. It looks like an apple, and that is probably one of my favorite fruits in all of the Fruit Cinematic Universe. With the Harvest Badge, you'll be able to trade for Pokemon up to level 80. You'll also be able to use the move Rock Climb outside of battle. You'll find that there are rows of rocks leading up or down the wall that can scale only with that move. I also want to have this TM. Ooh, TM22, what's this? Solar Beam. That's a very good move. Solar Beam is great. It's one of the most powerful Grass-type moves. It takes 1 turn to charge and releases on the next. If it's extra sunny, however, you can use the move without needing to charge it first. Yeah, we saw that. We saw him first use Sun and then use Solar Beam. He's got the strats. I hope they learned something new from your experience like I have. Life is always trying to teach us something new, but if we aren't listening, we might miss something important. Thank you again for stopping by our humble gym, and good luck on your journey. Thanks, Vissy. Can any of my Pokemon learn Solar Beam? I think Fletch can actually learn Solar Beam. Fletch is kind of dead right now, but maybe you can still learn. So yeah, Fletch is the only Pokemon on my team that can learn Solar Beam. I don't know why Fletch can learn Solar Beam, but why not? But why not have a grass type move on here? I don't have any grass type moves on my team, so why not have some grass coverage? The problem is I don't know which move to get rid of. I don't think I need Roost. I haven't really been using Roost. It's definitely helpful, but then again, I could always just use healing items to heal. I don't really need to use Roost. So I think I'm going to replace Roost with Solar Beam. It's a very powerful move, so even if Fletch doesn't have stab from it, it still should make up for being an insanely powerful move. Fletch now has Solar Beam. Yay. What? Hey guys, look over here. I don't remember this cutscene at all. What? I was just getting ready to end things, but now I'm... Oh, hey, it's you two. How the hell did you know where I was? How'd you get past those rocks over there? Did you also beat the 5th gym? We finally caught up to you. It's so good to finally see you again. We discovered some useful new information and came to share with you. We knew you had traveled down to Route 11 via Skytrap, but we weren't completely sure how far you would have gone from there. We had surrounded Radia Palace, and you had already earned the Crater Badge and departed towards Florima City. We expected to find you praying to challenge Florima City Gym, and here you are. Is that the Harvest Badge already? You're an incredible trainer. Yes, indeed. It's quite impressive what you've accomplished in the meantime. Your skills as a Pokemon trainer will come in handy as we attempt to foil Team Eclipse's plans. We're able to confirm that Team Eclipse's secret base is located on Crescent Island. Okay. If you guys already knew Crescent Island exists, I feel like that would be the most obvious place for Team Eclipse's secret base to be. I don't know, just saying. There's also more information regarding Hooper that seems to suggest is indeed imprisoned somewhere on that same island. According to my sources, there should be a way to get in Team Eclipse base without any gods catching you. Once you find a way in, you should be able to make way to Jake and your parents. Alright, Jake and my parents. I forgot they're both kidnapped. Since your Pokemon operate strong at this point, you ought to be able to fight off any stray Eclipse members you may happen to run into. So what do you say, Isaac? Are you willing to take the risk to break Team Eclipse's base with me and rescue everyone? I can tell by the expression on your face you're very determined to do this. I didn't make a face. What? We've got this. We simply have to. For Jake, your parents, and all of Aurora, we must stop them from unleashing Hoopa and accomplishing the goal of escaping and destroying this world. Well, it sounds like a plan then. I love travel, to be honest, but unfortunately I'm not being much use. I seek information blah 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 blah. Why leave? I should remind you how to get to Crescent Island. You'll first need to travel from here to Route 14. That's the Icy route. That's the mandatory Icy route that every Pokemon game must have. And you might find that it is useful in your travels. Oh, HMO8. Was that? Rock Climb, of course. HMO8 contains Rock Climb. Move that will enable your Pokemon to scale walls. You'll find it especially useful as you travel through caves. Anyways, follow Route 14. It will lead you to Frostvale City. Frostvale City is tucked away in the cold, snowy mountains. Okay, so the next gym's an ice gym then. From there, you ought to be able to make your way to Port Decker. Port Decker is a big seaside town that has many ships that can take you to many different places. You need to ride ship to Crescent Island. Alright, so it sounds like we have our direction. Thank you so much for your help, Gerald. No problem. I'll be on my way back to Anthea now. Good luck, you two. I have faith in you. Alright, Isaac, we're back on mission to save anyone. We need to be tough in the face of our adversaries. I know we can do this. Gerald said we head through Route 14, Frostvale City. I think I'll get a head start on my way down to Frostvale! Okay, so we just got our new game plan. We're gonna head to Route 14, then to Frostvale, then to Port Deca, and then to eventually to Crescent Island. And then we're gonna meet Hoopa and then probably rescue my parents and Jake along the way. But I got Rock Climb now, yay. You know who I'm teaching Rock Climb to. Sandy, my buddy guy. I think you should know this. I know you just learned a new move. I get that's probably exciting for you, but here's the thing. I think it's best power of 90. Why is rock climb actually a good move? What? Get rid of sword stance and replace that with rock climb, baby. Yay, now we can climb rocks. Okay, so now that I have most of the HMs, I want to do a little something extra before we end things off. Okay, so what I want to do is I want to go back to all the old locations that we've previously been to and pretty much just like go on a spree of retrieving all the items that we missed because I just missed them or we just weren't able to get them the first time. Like here, all the way back in Midas Town in Route 1, remember this? Yeah, see over here there were some trees. Originally, we weren't able to cut these trees down because we didn't have the cut HM, but now we can cut them down. We can now figure out what is behind, well, there's a mint bush, but we can figure out what is behind these trees. Oh, look at that. It's a TM98. What is TM98, you ask? It is none other than Power Up Punch. None of my Pokemon can learn that. So yeah, that's basically what we're going to be doing. We're going to be going back to all the old locations. I'm going to look up all the items you can get. And we're going to make sure we got all the items from all the old locations before we head on to the new stuff. Just to, you know, fully complete these past areas. Alright, so in Cheshire Town, as you can see right here, there's a Pokeball here. And if we just go along here, we can get the Pokeball. And inside the Pokeball is a Pokeball. How lovely. And one more item that can be found in Cheshire Town. If we go over to this place and then just take a right, there's a thing right here. I can't believe I didn't notice this the first time. There's a nugget. You can pretty much just sell that at the shop for money, so that's pretty cool. And Route 2, baby. This is probably the most forgettable route in this game, but the defining moment here is this. There are wild Pokemon on Route 2, but to reach them, you'll need assistance for your own Pokemon. Some moves can be used outside of battle to perform certain tasks. Yeah, like here, Rock Climb, which you get from completing the 6th gym in the game, and yet you first encounter the rocks on Route 2 before even completing the first gym. So, there's some like heavy foreshadowing here. But yeah, in order to even get to the wild Pokemon on Route 2, you have to progress all the way to the 6th gym just to use these rocks and climb up here. And I'm pretty sure the Pokemon that can be found here aren't too interesting, but the only Pokemon that can be found here are Pidgey, Fletchling, and Plusle and Minun. These patches of grass are the only place you can find Plusle and Minun. I don't know why, that's kind of weird, but you can also find this TM here. This TM11. Sunny Day. Oh, okay. That might be helpful. It's definitely good for powering up fire type moves, but it's also good for solar beam. Alright, Route 3. As you can see, immediately there's some more rocks we can climb, so we can just go ahead and climb up those. Yay. And we can get another TM. This is TM23. Smack Down. Okay. Makes flying type Pokemon vulnerable to ground type moves. That's kind of funny, actually. There's also these rocks for some reason. I don't know why they're here. I guess it's to avoid the grass on this area so you can get to Sylvan City. I guess that's cool. Alright, in Sylvan City, I believe there is an item behind this building that is like left of the Pokemon Center. If I just go over here. Oh wow, yeah, that is super hidden. Wow. And that gives me a Dusk Ball. Pretty cool. My ball collection is expanding rapidly. Alright, I forgot, there's like a secret, well not really a secret, there's like a special thing in Route 5 that can only be accessed after you get Rock Smash. This is pretty cool, I will admit. I don't know why they added this place to the game. It's like this full-blown new location that they just added in a completely like early game route. It's very weird, but there's 2 items that we can get here. Well, actually only one. I think I can only get one of them. One of the items requires teleport for some reason, but the other one, I will admit, is pretty damn cool. But yeah, by destroying this rock, we can go up these stairs to this area. Over here, there's some sort of cave entrance. And inside this cave is something called the Glistening Grotto. Wow. Now this is a crystal cave. This wasn't the crystal cave that other guy was talking about, but this is pretty damn cool. This is a pretty large cave. As you can see here, there's a stone path. As you can see here, there's a stone path that you can climb up here. And there should be something at the end of it. All the way up here. Just go up here. All the way up here. We found a Sablonite, baby. That's the Mega Stone for Sablonite. It's kind of crazy you can just find that. You don't gotta buy that at the shop. You just find it. How cool. But yeah, the other thing I can't find because I need teleport for it, and honestly, I don't fully know what it is. So I'm just gonna worry about that another time. Alright, believe it or not, there is actually an item inside the old graveyard. I don't know if I got this last time, actually. I might have. Okay, I do not have this item. Okay, that person didn't have it either because they just got it. Who the heck is that? Why are there so many people in this area? What? Right over here. I found a spell tag, baby. I think that's used for like evolving Dusclops. Oh no, it just boosts the power of ghost type moves. Okay, or maybe it does something with Dusclops too. I don't freaking know. I also just realized there's someone in this server that is called SkibbityFan6741420. Just thought I'd let you know. So I already got the Roar TM from this, but I did not get the other one. Alright, I believe... Aha, it's right there. How do I get to there? Oh, huh. That's interesting. Okay, I'm inside the mountain now. This is the weirdest way I've gotten to TM. Okay, sure, why not? TM32. TM32 is the TM for Double Team, which is a move that everyone that has played Pokemon loves. Everyone loves Double Team. Okay, the problem with me doing this now is that there are some items that require the Surf HM, which I don't have, unfortunately. So some of these I will miss, but I will go back and get them once I get the Surf. Okay, so this is probably one of the coolest item locations in this game. So as you can see here, where's the item? But if you look very closely here, there's this little gap right here with a tree. And if we cut this tree down, then there's a bridge and a pond for some reason, and some weird markings. What is that? Okay, that's kind of weird, but over here, oh, I can fish in here. That's cool. Can I get anything? Okay, nothing. But on this bridge here is a Dawnstone. That's good for like evolving Curly into Gallade, and that's the only one I can think of. What else uses a Dawnstone? I honestly don't know. And over here is another item. It's not as interesting. It's just an Ultra Ball, but it's pretty cool. That's my first Ultra Ball I've gotten. What the heck? I just don't care about catching Pokemon anymore. I didn't interact with most of the people in Rose Cove because I just didn't feel like it, but there's this person over here. I think it's you. Oh, hi there. Feel free to take a look. I just started putting these things out today. Most of these are from my grandfather's old workshop. It's been sitting quiet ever since he passed years ago. I always told myself I'd hold on to everything. It felt wrong to let any of it go, but lately I realized maybe it's okay to share what he left behind. His workshop's near the old graveyard just before Bimber, kind of tucked away behind some wild overgrowth now, but it's still standing. He was always tinkering with odd projects, mechanical things, gears, tools, even parts of something to become a living machine. Never really understood it. If you're curious, you might just want to check it out. Last I looked, he said something sitting on his workbench, the key to the place you want to start investigating. You may. I got a gear heart key. I'm fairly certain this is new. I do not remember this at all. And I think I know what mechanical Pokemon she's talking about. I believe it was literally said in like the update version for this game. It's Magearna. This is how you get Magearna. Magearna wasn't the original Brick Bronze game, but I guess they added it now. This key is clearly how you're supposed to get it. You use it in the old graveyard, you get the Gear guy or whatever. I guess I might get that eventually. I don't know. Okay, I'm gonna be honest, I don't really want to do the rest of these. There's still there's a lot of these, okay? And I don't really want to do all of them, so you know what, I'm just gonna end it there. Goodbye, I'll do the rest at the end of next episode. So, later, haters.